What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Marketing Monday. And so just like last time when I sat down with Jim, I'm actually sitting down with the man, the myth, the legend, Craig Beggins, in hopes that you will actually watch this, since all of you seem to want to watch his videos more than mine. So if you have not done so already, hit that subscribe button for us, comment, like, give us some feedback, and I hope you appreciate this episode.
You know, I do that every time I watch your videos.
Yeah?
I always give it a thumbs up.
I appreciate it.
I like it.
See, he does it. You should too. So, I think something that we were talking about at lunch will bring a lot of value to the people who watch our content is just marketing and digital marketing, actually any type of marketing, but especially on social. I think we've learned over the last year or so more than ever that it's a patience game. Right? And it's a
For sure.
game.
Would you mind if I shared a story?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
So there's a subdivision in Hillsborough County called Lake Toscana. And I was involved in it back in 2003 when we launched it. And long story short, it just got sold to a developer friend of mine. Sunrise Homes bought Lake Toscana. This is 1 acre lots, beautiful, beautiful amenity package, perfect nature on the Little Manatee River State Preserve. The home builder's fantastic. The models are gorgeous. And he's just not getting the traffic. He said 5 or 6 sales since he bought it, but he's not getting the traffic. And I said, okay, Mike Puma knows how to do social media marketing. Let's talk with him. And the owner agreed to hire us to do some marketing for them.
Yep.
And so Mike created a Facebook ad, and I'm going, great, I get it. So Puma starts sending me these leads, and I get John Smith, an email address, and a phone number. I'm going, this is cool. So I personally phoned everybody, got their voicemail, because not one of them. One lady did answer the phone, but it was a landline, so she probably didn't have caller ID. Nobody else answered the phone. It all went to voicemail, but the names matched, so it was a real name. Mm-hmm. The email went through, and the text message went through. I phoned, I emailed, I texted every one of them. You're sending me, what, 1 to 3 leads a day?
Yeah, we're driving a couple leads a day on a very small spend.
So a person went to their computer or their phone, searched through an ad, clicked on it, went to another page, filled out a lead form with accurate information, and not one person has replied to me yet.
Yeah, I mean,
So I'm pissed.
I think that's what needs to be talked about, though. Not there's all these gurus out there and all these people that want to sell you leads, or they'll drive you leads, and it's leads. Guys, I can tell you, we do this every day. Driving the leads is the easy part, right? That's getting someone to submit their information and show intent. That's honestly the easiest part of this entire thing. What's hard is the follow-up and the nurturing and
the discipline to do it again,
and the patience that it takes to realize that all we're really doing is filling a pipeline. Now, if someone took the time out of their day to fill out that lead form, there is some intent there.
There had
right?
to be.
But
or they put in Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or some fictitious name.
Yeah, exactly. And we're not setting this up. There are people out there that are like, I drive leads for, cents a lead or $1 a lead. And yeah, you can, but I'm telling you, those leads are crap leads because they're typically getting their info just to see a picture or see something else, which isn't going to work. We're driving legitimate, genuine leads. However, they take
the buying cycle is 18 to 24 months.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reality. And so I don't care if you're door knocking, if you're sending flyers out, whatever you're doing. I do believe that digital marketing is the fastest way to build the pipeline, the biggest and the most efficiently, but it's not necessarily the one that's going to convert the fastest, right? Like it's not, run Facebook ads so you can actually convert a guy tomorrow. Can that happen? Yes. Does it happen? Absolutely. Should that be the expectation?
No.
Absolutely not.
Well, for example, Jessica, my daughter,
Yep.
she did a Home Partners post a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody reached out. She stayed in touch quarterly or so. Well, guess what? Their lease is now up. They've got to be out by September, and she's meeting them and showing the houses now. And they've met again in person, but it took a year.
A year.
Yep.
And
so I think we started this conversation with patience.
Patience.
You got to have patience.
It takes insane amount of patience. And I think that needs to be really hammered home. So I don't care if you are spending money on Facebook ads or Instagram ads. I hope you are, because they're really effective tools to drive your business. But understand that really what you're doing is building a pipeline. And we've said this before. I know Jeff hammers this. If you do not have a follow-up plan to go along with that,
I was just going to say,
plan,
you need a
it
CRM
is
to back into
worthless.
this. Yep.
Yeah, you have to have a CRM.
You've got to ping me every 30 days or every 60
You
days
have
or every
to.
90 days to stay in touch with those people.
Yep.
Just to hit them with another text. Hey, you still think about Lake Toscana? Boom.
I mean,
It's all
think about
case.
it. It's
Copy,
been-
paste, copy, paste, copy,
We
paste.
know that from vendors that we work with, it's typically 27 times, right, over a 30-day period
that's what
just to
OpCity
get
says.
a response, right? That's what OpCity's deal is.
Make
And
26
they
attempts in the first 30 days.
right, and they just got bought for a lot of money by Realtor.com, so they obviously know what they're doing.
$220
and it's been
million.
proven. Right, and it's been proven. Their system's proven. 26 attempts. So here's the thing.
And that attempt is a phone attempt. It's a voicemail
Correct.
attempt.
It's
a
multiple
text attempt.
avenues. Right. So could you do that? Yeah, you could. I don't know many agents that are sitting there willing to make 26 attempts on every single lead that comes
In the first 30 days.
in the first 30 days. So what does that mean? Well, that means that if you're not willing to do that, or you can't do that, which is understandable, then that cycle extends out, right? It won't be 30 days until you get a yes or no. It might be 3 months, 6 months, a year, 18 months, 2 years. But you're building a pipeline and you're building a business. And that's, if you're treating this like a business, it is built over time, not, in a day.
Well, that's also, if you do this for 30 days, like we're going to do with Lake Toscana,
Yep.
and we don't do it next 30 days, what's going to happen?
Right.
There's no pipeline.
Shuts off.
The
Yeah,
pipeline shuts
shuts
off. So you're not going to have a steady flow of business 12 months from now or 18 months from now.
Yep.
Because you turn the faucet on and off, and you know how water goes through a hose.
Yep.
It doesn't work like
Now,
that.
maybe your plan is, I'm going to spend 30 days, get 50, 60 leads, turn it off, spend the next 60 days following up with those 50, 60 leads, get some transactions, turn around. You could do that, right? That's an option. But
We're
understand,
probably going to market a different message.
right? And the second that you stop, then the following time that pipeline begins to dry out.
Well, we just heard at the Marco Naples event, the 100-day rule. Remember the 100-day
Yep.
rule? It takes 100 days. You start, 100 days later you get the money.
Yep.
And then you go screw off with the money, and then you wait another 100 days to get your next deal, which is probably part of the problem with the industry.
Right. 100%.
Right? So for us, the long story short, January and February sucked. It pretty much sucked all over the state. But what happened 100 days before January and February?
People were slacking off.
Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Thanksgiving is the beginning of the holiday season. Everybody screws off. So we had 100 days. January and February sucked. We realized, January and February sucked. So we all got to work in February. And then what happened? March, April, May. We had a fantastic May. We had a fantastic June. July is going to be even better than June because we got back in gear.
Yeah.
So the consistency and patience. I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it really takes both. And so I want to keep that short, simple. That's the message I really wanted to hammer home today. So hopefully you understand that and you're starting to wrap your head around that. But if you have questions, issues, you want to argue with us about it, we'd love to hear from you. Comment, send us a message, and we're happy to hear from you. And thanks again for watching.
Thank you.